So we had rock brought in on our road about a month or two ago. And we also dug a ditch on the side for drainage. But it's kind of interesting that we have this little section here that actually comes out from underneath the rock, higher up on the road, gets exposed here, and then runs back down underneath the rock. I've never seen anything like this. It's kind of cool. And I think we're gonna have to try to work on the drainage here a little more. See if we can't prevent this. I don't know. We'll have to see. Definitely a project for next summer though. I'm coming home from work this morning, and I think what we're gonna do is we've got about 5 days of nice weather, and so with the ground being pretty wet right now since we had all that rain, I think what we're gonna do today is actually start here and extend this fence all the way out to here. We got all of those fence stakes, the fence posts from Alan over at Wilderness Hangout, and I think today is going to be a perfect day to get this fence up. The ground being wet, it's not going to be frozen, so those posts should go in pretty easy, and it still gives me more than enough time this week to work on that other project that I was telling you about yesterday. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go home, get some breakfast, and then pack up the truck, and then we're going to get out here and finish this fence. We got so much rain in the last 36 hours. My feet, they just sink here. There. And look at that. This isn't even like full weight. It's unbelievable. Whoa. Look at that. The whole boot goes down. Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to bring some gravel here when it gets a little drier. Kind of fill this whole area in here. A little more gravel right out the back door. See that? It's almost 2 inches. Just sink. If I don't do anything, come mud season, this is going to be terrible. And that's like pudding. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to work on this in a few days. Man, I am having a legitimate brain fart. I have no idea where my post hole digger is. I just had it like a few days ago. Oh, I found it. Hey, there it is. Oh, I'm glad I found that. I would not have wanted to try to put the fence up without it. All right, let's go out to the field. This is what we have dubbed Lake Hanbleceya. This little spot here has been here. It always gets flooded when it rains. This is one of those areas we're going to have to fix. Fill up with gravel. Yeah. It is muddy, but that's okay. So here's our field. We want to build this fence on. And last year, we put the fence right along here. And it helped prevent the snow from coming this way and then getting onto the road down there. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run it from probably 10 feet off of that tree, run it straight out to this way. So, all right, let's get it going. Now this isn't our property, but we spoke to the landowners last year and we got their permission to put this snow fence up based on information we had gotten from some of the neighbors who have lived here longer than we have. And you know, with them knowing what the winters were like and what the snow was doing on the road, it just made sense for us to reach out to the landowner here and see if we could put this snow fence up. Last year, this snow fence worked great, and we're really hoping that this year it helps as well. And this year we'll be plowing, so it'll be a little different for us. We're not going to be dragging. We're definitely much more prepared this year than we were last year. So we have this section of fence up, and now what we're going to do is we're actually going to head over to the main section of the field, which is over in this area, and we're going to take a look and see where the wind's coming from, because today's a windy day, which is good. May not be so good for you watching this video, because I'm not sure how the sound's coming out, but it's good for me because I can have, it kind of gives me an idea of where I should probably put a snow fence section. And I'm actually actually thinking, just standing here, I'm getting hit with wind pretty good. So I might, rather than going over to this section, I might just put one right here. Yeah, I think we might do that. So I just walked over there where I just was, and I do think it might be beneficial to put some fencing there, but I don't have a shortage of fence posts now. Now the question is, do I have enough snow fence? So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and head over to the main section, put some fencing up there, and if I have anything left over, then I'll come back to this area and maybe put some up here. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So my phone doesn't have a lot of battery charge, so I'm going to let it charge here in the truck. I'm going to get some fence posts in, and then I'll kind of bring you back up to speed and show you what I've got going on. So I'm sitting here working on the fence, and I just so happened to look over, and I knew this big old trailer was here, but I didn't realize that there was a grill inside of it. Yeah, someone dumped a grill here, along with a 5-gallon bucket. The bucket actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, yeah, they were shooting it. Oh yeah, if there's anything living in it. I'll let you guys see first. Nope. It's got holes all over it. Somebody was definitely shooting that thing. And then there's this. I have no idea what this is. Looks like a disc maybe. It's a John Deere though. Some sort of plow implement. It's been here a while. Trees are growing through it. Good old John Deere. So I've got this section now up, and the reason I'm putting that section in is because of this gap here. The wind just whips from that field over there through here. So hopefully this will help stop some of that snow drift. I've got one post left to put over here. We'll get that in, and then this side will be done. Now, if you're wondering why I'm leaving these big gaps, and then there's a small gap right there, well, there's a couple reasons. Regarding the small gap, now that small gap there's a little trail there, and I don't want to cut off snowmobilers from, coming in and out. The other thing is I want to make sure that, the moose have a way, around the fence, and they don't just go right through it. Although last year they did. So this big section here that I've left that because right in the middle of this section we have those trees, and then I also have all of these trees in front of that section, and so between the two we don't get much snow drift in front out here. So I'm assuming that cluster of trees and this cluster of trees is helping prevent that drift from out there. So that's why that gap is there. So I've got the main section done. I've got that small section I did off to the side. I know I was gonna do that little space next to that first section, but I forgot as I was out here. There's a small spot on the other side of where the main fence starts, and at least on the other end. So I think I want to put the small section of fencing that I have left there, because last year we had quite a bit of drift there. So we're going to drive over there and take a look at that spot, see how much of the fencing I have left, and then just put it there, and we'll see how it works out this winter. And we'll do it together, because I'll definitely be keeping you folks up to speed on how it's working out. I love these snow fences. I just do. I had no idea how effective they were until we put up the one last year. It was really amazing. So. I am really stoked at how awesome this is looking. I think this is going to be fantastic to help keep the snow off the road for us. You know, with the plow truck, we may not have any issues anyways, but if there's one thing I've learned being out here, better to be prepared than not. All right, so the snow fence is all done. We've got the extra sections up and we are ready for snow. And once again, big shout out to Alan over at Wilderness Hangout for helping us out with those fence stakes. Helped out tremendously, so thanks a lot, Alan. All right, folks, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Please share this video and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you folks on the next video.